All right, so let's talk about this tiny little thing being inside your brain. There is a new implant that decodes inner monologues of people, and you do have a password now, which is a new breakthrough. So, Stanford scientists have created this new brain implant that decodes a person's inner monologue, essentially turning silence into speech. Unlike past brain computer interfaces that required people to physically attempt speaking, this system is tapping directly into the brain signals linked to the imagined world. This is very similar to some of the AI stuff that we've covered before about reading thoughts, taking dreams and turning them into images. It is achieving right now a 74% accuracy. Of course, this could be a life-changing technology for people with paralysis or locked-in syndrome. I certainly, if I was going through one of those, knock on wood I'm not, but would really, really appreciate something like this. So I understand that upside. I also see it being something that people might want to just share thoughts faster with. And then it leads to this whole nother world of craziness that you'd have to think about in terms of the layers in between your thoughts and the world. I mean, live streaming your thoughts directly would be so crazy. That is why the researchers built in safeguards like this thing that they call, quote, the neural password, which just means it's a tiny little like regular password that can probably be broken just as easily to see what you're thinking. You might be thinking, okay, if somebody has one of these passwords protecting their thoughts, but they're also have paralysis and they don't have any way to move or punch in the password, do they just think the password and it unlocks? And the answer is surprisingly yes. That's exactly right. They think lock this thought, and then thoughts don't come out until they think about the lock again and then think about pressing the codes to unlock it, and then it unlocks. So that's actually interesting and possible, which I wouldn't have even have thought was possible. So kudos on them. Better detection, 74% accuracy, and better protection, a mental neural password protector. I would just hate it if somebody had a thought and they're like, whoop, shouldn't have said that. Then they try to lock it up, but they're too late, you know? You'd have to be like, no, you got to think about your lock, then have your bad thought, then unlock, and then you can talk again.